Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World with me, John Jordan. So today we've got the listing of the Gods token. This seems to have been a long time coming, really. Excuse me. I think Gods Unchained, game that's been around since 2018, and here we are almost coming to the end of 2021, and finally the Gods token has gone live. But anyway, live now. As ever, we have a token. What's the use of the token? So is an ERC20 token. We'd expect that because Gods Unchained obviously is an Ethereum project, even though it's running on their own immutable X scaling solution, L2 sidechain, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a sidechain actually. It is a zero knowledge rollup sort of L2. So what do we got with what can we do with this Gods token? We can craft NFTs, always useful. We can purchase packs. So you can use that instead of Ethereum, which has been basically what people have been buying for at the moment. And you can hold the tokens on Immutable X. Basically, I assume they mean staking here. Earn even more rewards by holding means staking, but they've not used the term staking. No idea. And also, to throw it in for good measure, we've got some governance. So, obviously this is for people who are into Gods Unchained. I haven't looked at it for a while, actually. I had a look at it when it first came over to Immutable X and how they reminted the stuff. That was interesting. I've not looked at it for a while, so I need to go back and have a look. Obviously, with these sort of things, there's lots of stuff launching at the moment. There's lots of hype around everything. This is clearly not investment advice. The Gods token will work really well for people who are already, kind of heavily into Gods Unchained. If you don't know about Gods Unchained, I wouldn't just ape into this because it's a new token. You sort of have to think, the best use case for this is you're already playing this game and now you're going to use some of this to craft NFTs and make your sort of purchasing easier, and you can stake some. If you don't know anything about the game, don't go piling in because who knows what's going to happen. We can have a quick look actually. I mean, it's a bit unfair to do this, but this is the just refreshes. So it's just launched on CoinGecko, and so obviously seems to have launched at I don't know if this is the launch price or this is just where CoinGecko's picked it up. But it's just gone live, so we're 3 hours in, and as you'd expect, probably quite a lot of volatility. So I always kind of think, when these sort of things launch, often they sort of boom up, and then they sort of people sell off and go back again. So even if you are interested, I would sort of leave it a few days unless you're really keen on the Gods Unchained universe, and you definitely want to have someone you don't care what the price is. For people who are sort of using this as more like, shall I get into Gods Unchained, I would leave it a couple of days and see where the price is going, because there's just always a lot of uncertainty when these things launch. But I guess in the long term, it's good to see Gods Unchained building out this sort of more ecosystem. It's taken them a long time, I think, longer than obviously they would have liked and longer than they would have expected back in the day. Obviously, building your own kind of L2 is difficult, and obviously they're building out their own sort of publishing model with things like Illuvium and what's it called? Guild of Guardians and all these other sort of projects that are sort of coming. So it's kind of slow, and I guess generally in blockchain games things go much slower than people think, which is why if anyone says they're going to build you a MOBA in 6 months, you should ignore them, because these things just take a lot longer than 6 months. But anyway, good to see this one up and running. Obviously, Gods Unchained has a decent sort of cachet. It's been around for a while. They're a well-funded team, so they probably need to get this stuff working. So anyway, that's all I've got for today. Please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.